It's time for another Out of Bounds Rewind with Bo Bounds on ESPN 105.9 The Zone.
We are streaming live on our YouTube channel. Search Out of Bounds Sports, and we welcome in John Cohen, AD at MSU. John, good morning. How are you?
Good morning. I'm doing well under the circumstances. I hope everybody listening is safe and healthy as well.
Yeah, it's this is uncharted waters for all of us, John, both professionally and personally.
It really is. And the one thing I keep thinking about is, I truly believe we live in the greatest country in the world, and I know that the ingenuity of our country and the leadership of our country is going to figure out a way to put this all aside. And it is a very, very difficult time for all of us, obviously, and hopefully this will be one of those things that we learn some lessons from.
Sure. I guess y'all are coaches and administrators are in, constant communication with the student athletes, John?
We are. We're an essential personnel only in terms of who's actually, on campus, but everybody's in constant communication, and our priority is to take care of our student athletes. Probably at this point in time, Bo, we probably have, by the end of the day, we'll have about 45 or 50 student athletes out of 370 still on campus. Many of those are kids who are, from different countries around the world, and some kids who just can't get back to home. So we're going to take care of those kids. We have two outstanding mental health care professionals who are available to all of our student athletes to make sure, this is a tough time for these kids. Bo, I know you're a former athlete. I can't imagine what it would have been like 30 years ago if Ron Polk walks in our locker room and says, hey, that's it, we're done, at least for, you're either suspended or done for good. And we're waiting on those words, to come in the next couple of days to find out what the future holds. But, it's just tough. But you're also asking these kids to have a bigger picture, a larger understanding of, hey, this isn't about baseball or softball or tennis. This is really about keeping a large portion of the population, not only in the United States, but around the world, keeping people healthy. And I think there are a lot of lessons to be learned here.
John Cohen, Athletic Director, MSU. He's joining us on ESPN 105.9 The Zone and the Coors Light guest line. John, so Commissioner Sankey and the presidents and the ADs will continue to monitor this over the next week, 10 days, and so on as you approach the first deadline of April 15th. Is that right?
Right.
Okay.
Again, it's a fluid situation, Bo. I could get a call this morning and that deadline could change. They could eliminate the deadline. They're gathering as much information as they can from every possible, group of people who can give us information. It's just a fluid situation. It's changing. I tell you, last Wednesday and Thursday, things were changing so rapidly. It's really hard to keep up with, but, we're so fortunate. Greg Sankey is just just a tremendous leader. And I don't know if anything prepares you for these types of moments, but he has shown tremendous leadership and adaptability, and just really, really happy that our league has that kind of leadership.
Don't miss one moment of the Out of Bounds Show with Bo Bounds. Weekdays, 7 a.m. till 10 a.m. on ESPN 105.9 The Zone.